Hello, my dear people. My name is Anna. I am a transformational coach and hypnotherapist. And in this video, I would love to speak up the most important topic that is very often bothering millions of people in the world. And the topic is anxiety. I would love to speak up the main reason for anxiety in our life and how to treat it, how to deal with it, how to get rid of it. And it might be unexpected, or for some, it might be even super obvious. Let's see, you will let me know in the comments that the main reason for anxiety in our life is the living in the past or in the future. And now I will explain you why. Because anxiety itself is normal for us. Our brain tends to be anxious just because of its overwhelming structure in our modern world, because of the amount of information that we are getting from the outside, from all the resources every single day, and because of that pressure that we have on ourselves every single day. And so anxiety appears only if our thoughts are in the past or in the future. Why? Because when we are living here and now, we are not having any emotional swings, any negative emotions, because when we are living here and now in that present moment, we are experiencing calm or let's say satisfaction. For example, if you are now with your favorite person, or if you are making a sip right now of your favorite coffee, or right in that very moment your dream came true, or you are hugging your mom, or you are kissing in the cheeks your kid, you are here and now, and there is no anxiety, there is no stress, no fear, nothing. You are here and now, you are present, you are calm. And when your thoughts are directed to the past, for example, feeling sad about what you didn't accomplish, or what was wrong about some situation in the past, or what you regret, or what you could do better, then immediately you start feeling anxious, you start feeling sad, feeling stressed, feeling depressed, whatever, because something didn't go the way you wanted, or you were not feeling the way you wanted, or something was not that successful as you wanted it, even though it's not true, it was perfect as it was. But the moment you direct your thoughts to the past, you start feeling anxious. And the same happens when you direct your thoughts to the future. So if you're thinking about the future, thinking like, oh my God, I need to do so much tomorrow. I need to do so much in the afternoon. I need to accomplish this before the end of the year. I need to call this person. I need to do this. I need to satisfy this one, and so on and so forth. So you are just overwhelmed with the amount of things to do and with the pressure that you put on yourself, because you have to do all that, because you have that much responsibility. Of course you feel anxious, of course you feel stressed, of course you feel overwhelmed, because you are just creating those stones and stones and stones above you that put you down, that suppress you, that stress you, and of course it causes anxiety. But when you stop thinking about the past, regretting what you didn't do, about the future, feeling overwhelmed how much you have to do later, and you stay just here, doing the things you have to do now, living that present moment now, you stop feeling anxious. Because what you do, instead of thinking about the past or the future, you make the best out of this very moment. So now we come to the point what to do not to feel anxious. And the one most important thing that we all need to learn is to actually do the best of each single moment. What does that mean? If you do something, let's say you do some task, or you cook lunch, or you talk to a friend, or you call with your mom, or you record a video, then you just focus on this one action, nothing else. You do just this one thing the best way possible. You put all of your focus, attention, love into it. And when you do it the best way, when you put yourself fully into it, you then feel calm, confidence, satisfied. And then after you've completed it, you go to the next one and you focus on it. Because our brain, of course, can do a lot of things at the same time. But the thing is that first of all, when we do the things at the same time, we start feeling overwhelmed because we do everything. We do it like not really properly, not really carefully, and with not such a high quality. And first we start feeling overwhelmed because we do a lot of things at the same time and our brain is just wandering and traveling everywhere. At the same time, we start worrying just because we don't do them properly. So we start worrying, oh, what if it doesn't work well? What if I didn't do it good enough? Of course, because you are everywhere, not in just one place. But the thing is that yes, our brain can do a lot of things at the same time, but our brain can do one thing the best way possible at that very moment. So if you want to build your life properly with that quality that you strive, then you need to do every task with that quality. And you can do it only if you focus on it. If you focus your attention on that one action. If your thoughts are here, if your emotions are here, if your focus is here. And then another important thing is not just doing things and doing just one task in that very moment and only then heading to the next one, but also to be able to focus on your presence and your emotions in that very moment. Because what we call consciousness, and why we all say that it's important to develop your consciousness, to be a conscious person, is actually meaning to be able to understand what you feel, to realize why you feel that, and the third most important question, what you can do with this feeling. If it's serving you, how you can use this beautiful moment to do the best out of it, or if this emotion, this feeling is not something you would love to feel, then fixing it, changing it, transforming it, working on it. And consciousness is nothing more but just knowing what you feel, why you feel it, and how you can help yourself. And when you learn that, first of all, focusing on one task at one time, and then focusing on your emotions and feelings at that very moment, you've got this. You will never feel anxious again on that huge scale that we usually experience when things really go wrong, because we are everywhere, and that means that our focus is nowhere. And therefore, if our focus, our attention is everywhere, the result that we all strive is nowhere. And I can give you my own example, that when I was trying to be that multitasking person, trying to do things at the same time, listening, watching, walking, dancing, studying, working at the same time, sometimes it helps when, for example, I walk, but I work. But I am just there in that conversation I have with a person, or in that post that I'm writing, let's say, yeah? But I'm walking, so my body is doing some automatic physical activity. I'm not putting my intention there. But my focus is there on that important task that I can do. But if I am cooking, at the same time studying, at the same time answering emails, then it just doesn't work. 100% I will either burn something, or I will misspell something, or I will send the message to the wrong person. Done. Yeah, we don't want this. We want high quality life. We want calm, we want peace, and that we can only get if we focus on one task, we move from one task to another after we've completed that one the best way possible, and if we learn how to feel into ourselves, how to recognize our emotions, how to call them, how to analyze them where they come from, and how to guide them, how to work on them, how to help ourselves to deal with those emotions. The moment you get that, the moment you know everything about your life and you live your best life. And if you would love to dive deeper into it, if you would love to transform your life on the emotional, mental, and on the level of results, I am inviting you to have a personal conversation with me. In the description, I will leave my Instagram and Telegram. You can text me there with your willing, with your message to have a personal call with me, and we can schedule one in order to figure out how I can help you in your special case. And until then, I wish you an amazing day, an amazing week, and an amazing life. You are worth it. Remember it and make the best out of it. See you soon. Thank you so much for your attention.